It's the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
What's that?
Quick throw completed by May. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Crazy! Crazy! What's that?
First down throw for May. From deep to the left side. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. To the right, he's got to slide. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
What's up?
Here's May on 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots pull out in front for their 13th hit. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And this drive will start inside the 25. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, sack. Sack the Lion. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Patriots into the dime. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he will get this inside the 30. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 1-score game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, let's put them here, baby. Ready? Crazy, crazy, crazy. You there, you there, you there. Get down, yeah, you go. Hey, five.
May. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got it into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready, what's that?
Here's May to the air. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds.
And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow their early lead to 13. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he takes the return out of bounds. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They're going to throw out of the gun. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a throw. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Detroit.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's a big time.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 1-score game in the first half. That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he's always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Nice step by Damone Clark.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play action, May. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He steps in front, picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
15 yards. And the Lions first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give, left side for Gibbs. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings them to 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. And the Lions first down. A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Lions facing a deficit near the break. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Go, Pete up. Hey, what's up?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Sir, what's up?
To throw, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Listen, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Here we go, set. Hey, what's up?
May now from the gun. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Sir, what's up? 5. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Trying to throw for it with May. Tries time, rolling right. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down, ball at the 36.
Hey, here we go, set. Hey, what's up?
Again, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, set. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
To the air yet again, May. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On the right side, Henderson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, five. Diddy, what's up? Crazy.
Here's May. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
May now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. A tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Catch made left side by Laporta. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Will come up on 1st and 10. Now Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw now. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He's going to throw this one. That's complete to Slaw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming right is Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Nearly an interception on that play, and that brings up 4th and long.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Five.
From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Crazy.
Made a throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now May on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Lions, first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Brings up second down.
All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pass play now. To the right, he's got to Slaw. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He's dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Maybe you don't ever have to pay the bills. And now finish, not even a little bill. Oh, Lord.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's made in the air. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Back to the air. It's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going deep down left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's a New England first down.
That's good for us Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Crazy, crazy. Eddie, what's that? Hey, 5.
May on first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Throwing again, it's May. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Christian Kirk. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, son.
Throwing now on third and 2. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Running this one left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Has a man downfield. It's Lakota. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working now from the gun. Throws caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Hey, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
18 Cardinal, go!
Throwing off the play fake. This one's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the game stays at 11.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
Forced out to his right. Makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trailing by 11.
Here goes crazy.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. Taking a chance to the end zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. All right. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And no luck. The Lions there to recover. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and a tremendous accuracy come to life.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
What's that? Vinny, what's that? Hey, 5.
May now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw for May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
$50 seconds to go. Here's second and 10.
Here goes that. Vinny, what's that? Hey, Bo.
On play action, here's May. Completes this one to Crab. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's a New England first down. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it
First
rolling.
and
They
10
can't
at
stop
the
it. Keep it rolling.
28-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
First down, May. On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.